Hey, this Jackie Bowles on here.
It's Dunlap.
Hope y'all had a good Independence Day.
It's all over.
It's an important day for the right reasons. If you're doing everything for the right reasons, some people like to just get out there acting a fool.
Yeah.
Any excuse I get. But this, if you was out there, I'm not gonna say acting a fool, but having a good time and doing it for the right reasons, independence and all that, then good.
That ain't the only reason you can have fun on the 4th of July, independence.
What do you mean? Not the
You
only.
can just want to have fun. You worked
People
all
like
day,
you,
long weekend.
No, you don't. That's why some people live like that every day, carrying on, drinking fireworks, that sort of stuff, every day. Like you did that for years and years till you finally bunch your damn thumb off, and you ain't touched one since. But you used to be, oh, look, I said, put them damn things up. They ain't New Year's and July 4th. That's it.
And my birthday.
No.
My
it
birthday.
was everything for you. You had those little things you throw and they make that popping sounds. You throw those around. You had the snake thing. Those I liked. I liked the snake thing because it ain't loud and you sit there and watch it. It just, oh, look at that, a snake. You know, once you set on fire.
That's boring.
No.
I go and I ask them ex-cons at work selling fireworks by the side of the road, hey, what can I get that won't hurt my thumb? And they say, why don't you get a snake, you pussy? And I say, well, that's a gendered slur.
Watch your mouth. Don't talk that way. If they was talking to you that way, how old were you at the time?
This was last week.
Oh, what? Don't bring them around me.
I've got a thumb. I'm scared. My thumbs are scared.
Well, it should be, but yeah, I don't know. They had the.
I use my thumb a lot in masturbation.
All right,
lot.
enough. I'm not going to listen to it. Just enough. I don't.
And I don't care how great your fireworks are, ex-cons who need to get woke. I don't want to burn my thumb because I use it to get myself off with.
Enough.
That's the difference between man and monkey.
Don't want to hear your mouth.
Monkeys masturbate, but they don't use their thumbs right.
Shut your mouth. Independence Day's over. Keep listening.
Male monkeys and female monkeys.
Shut the book on that one and move on.
Need to learn how to use their thumbs more.
Don't.
Happy Independence Day, everybody. Jackie, did you set off some fireworks, have some potato salad,
I didn't do
eat
that.
a slice of watermelon? Did you go out there and enjoy everything that makes America great?
I worked. By the time I got home, the sun starts to go down. That's when the fireworks start about 30 minutes before that, which that's wasted. People can't wait.
So don't set your fireworks off before dark.
But it's supposed to be nighttime to blow up and everything. You're supposed to look at them in the sky. You doing it before, you just wasting money. You're throwing money away. Because you can't see it. It goes up there and lights up all,
So wait till dark and then set them fireworks off all night long,
no, not all night long.
No holds barred. As soon as night falls, as soon as night creeps across the landscape, it is time to set fireworks off, and do not stop until dawn breaks.
No, sir. You have an amount of time everybody needs to celebrate Independence Day. If you're doing it for the right reasons, and part of that setting off fireworks, and I understand that. But when sun goes down, like you said,
sundown.
But then you can't do it all damn night, and it went over the line last night. I said that's enough. You know what? Get out there and tell them. Enough. That's pretty much all. Just holler. Enough of that, because it's past. This was past about 11 o'clock at night. And it's over. Once the sun goes down, it's supposed to be over by 9:30. That's plenty of time to see every kind of firework there is. You celebrate, everybody's good, then you go to bed.
Once Channel 4 goes off the air, it's time to start thinking about putting the fireworks away, because you might. First of all, you're gonna hurt a dog's ears. You're gonna hurt a veteran's ears. And apparently, Jackie thinks he's as good as a dog or a veteran. Because he's telling you, don't set off these fires. Now, veterans, sure, they've been through it, man. And some of them got PTSD and God knows what after coming home from getting shot at and blowed up at and everything else. And then some ex-con calls me a name, worked selling fireworks by the side of the road, sells fireworks to some idiot who don't care about their thumbs, don't know how to masturbate right.
All right, shut your mouth.
And they set them off and disturb every veteran from here to Smyrna. And then let's not even talk about the dogs, folks. And what about them skittish horses? Did you ever think what your celebration of freedom is doing to the horses out there?
All right.
And what about the kitty cats?
It's just for a few hours.
You ever seen a stray cat out behind a Kentucky Fried Chicken and the fireworks start going off? The city from the river, the city river fireworks, and that stray cat just not knowing where to run, darting all over that Kentucky Fried Chicken from the dumpster to the other dumpster to the third dumpster. It is heartbreaking, folks.
A feral cat can live through all other stuff it has to live through. Fireworks for a few hours, it's going to get through it.
But Jackie, Lord knows we love our vets, and Lord knows we love animals.
Of course,
but neither of those two things is as important as this old man who apparently can't go 15 minutes into the night and hearing children out there celebrating the birth of our country without getting his cane down from his cane hook, kicking open the screen door, going out there and swinging blindly in the dark.
I don't swing it.
Trying to hit a young patriot.
No.
Because he's more important than a vet. He's more important than a dog. What? Jackie Broles, King of America.
I don't.
In this country, we don't have monarchs.
There is time for be respectful to everybody. I ain't.
And that time is approximately sundown till 7 minutes after sundown.
9:30. Maybe if you go 10 o'clock, I'll raise your eyebrow. But
if Demetria Kalodimos is she's in bed, then you're in trouble.
Then go way out somewhere. If you have to blow stuff up, don't stay in a residential area past 9:30. And if a vet wants to, and the dogs want to go drive out of town and set off, they deserve to set off as many fireworks as they want. Let me make this clear. If that's what they want to do, they're welcome to it. I ain't telling them one way or the other.
Well,
don't spill that damn thing.
Last time I spilled some water, folks.
Yeah.
Happy Independence Day, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Cannot wait till next year. I cannot wait till everybody I know is wearing a flag shirt from Target. It says, I love this country. And Lord knows, Jackie, these days, this country needs somebody to love it.
Yeah.
And not love it in an empty way, just words and promises that'll never, but like sneak up behind it and start rubbing on it and putting your hands on it. It needs to be loved slow and deep.
Just enough. I don't want to hear the...
So... no matter what Jackie Broad says to dampen your 4th of July spirit, I say let it ring loud and proud like a Kid Rock concert. It is time for us to make this holiday great again, and I hope you did, folks, and I hope you got all your fingers and your toes.
Well, I mean, me too, yeah. I'm glad y'all out there celebrating. Like I said, I hollered enough. I had to do it a few times. They went on the way. Hopefully they went out of state, well, not out of state, out of city ordinance. And set off fireworks for the rest of the evening.
Lord knows, got cross that state line, children, because you never know what Jackie's super sensitive hearing's going to pick up. Go into the hollers of Kentucky and set them fireworks off, because Jackie Broles gets a headache.
You said many you won't between 7:30 and 9:30. That's plenty of time. That's plenty of time to see every kind of fireworks.
7:30. When did the sun go down? Sun ain't even down at 7:30. Your timetable's all over the map.
6:30, whatever time it is. Hell.
Folks, speaking of lost fingers and toes, last week we went over to Politicon and we had a great time talking to people, recording it for YouTube.
Yeah.
And we did a live podcast. Thanks to everybody who come out, all 8 of you, and the child, who was really a young teenager, I'd say.
He's a nice young man. Everybody come in there was nice. Even the people that stayed through the whole thing, we went out and got to talk to a little bit and shook hands. Nice to see you and that sort of thing. But there were plenty of people that came in that seemed real nice that didn't stay, to the end. I'm sure if they had stayed, we would have known that they was nice too. They still nice.
Sometimes you don't need to stay to the end of something to get a pretty good picture of it.
I wasn't trying to compete with Shrek now. Shrek was doing something next door, and that's what I made. I don't know. This young man preferred to sit. How old was he? Was it 12 years old?
13, something like that, I'd say.
He could have gone to see Shrek, and he stayed in there to watch us, and I don't understand that. Maybe his mama made him stay. I don't know.
And she said it was all his idea, so.
Well,
God bless you, son.
Yeah, nice fella, yeah. If you give up Shrek, but everybody else older than him I would have gone to Shrek, but I, agreed to sit there and
obliged.
Yeah.
So look at our Politicon videos. We got video of the live podcast. Go listen to the live podcast. Go to YouTube. Look for our video where we interview people who all we talk to.
Twitter's. Listen all this. YouTube's, Twitter's. I'm learning more about the computer, and I won't tell a little bit about it. It's my sponsor. I'm learning more every day. Chachi's, Twitter's, YouTube's.
Yep. You sound like you got it down.
The one I talk about the most is Facebook. Not iTunes, but Facebook. That's the one. Not iTunes or Chachi's. Facebook is this thing. Deborah Farrell.
Mm-hmm.
Deborah Farrell come up with this thing, put it on the computer, put it on everybody's computer.
Oh, I heard somebody talking about that.
Yeah. Now, listen, I don't understand. She sat me down and showed me a computer for a little while, and it was fine looking at it with her because she wasn't like you, switching it to naked or whatever.
I like to switch it to naked,
I don't, and you know I don't.
I know you don't. I do, though.
There's sometimes things, the goats dancing or something, there's always, or even
good.
the news I won't see, and he'll say, come look at that, and I'll go over and look at it, and then he'll hit a button and naked
switch
comes
it to
on.
naked.
Well, I don't care for that sort of thing.
Well, I like it.
Deborah.
Well, nobody asked her.
She's my sponsor. Now, listen.
All right.
She made this thing, you somehow put it in the computer, the one you have, and then you go on Facebook. That's what it is. And this thing is called Facebook Friends Filter.
Facebook Friends Filter.
Facebook Friend, and Deborah somehow she knows about computers, I guess. Obviously she does, because she went on one and made all this stuff, I guess. So this she gives $20. Let me tell you how it works. I'm trying to do my best
She
to
just give
remember.
you $20?
$25, and
You cut her a deal.
I did not.
You're sweet on Deborah Farrell.
I am. Don't say that. She's gonna give me.
Jackie.
She's gonna give me $5 next week.
You let her
she didn't
slide.
Have it. I didn't let her slide. She didn't have it in a wallet. She'll give it to me. She'll be here next week.
Well, it is hard for women in Silicon Valley.
What?
Listen, Jackie, okay, so all I want to say is this is episode 191. We've done this for 191 weeks. Week in, week out, people give us $25. I'm sure there's some exceptions. I'm not a trivia expert. I'm just saying, if we should be charging more after 191 episodes and not letting women that you're sweet on, like Deborah Farrell,
I ain't sweet
slide.
on no Deborah. You know I ain't sweet on Deborah Farrell.
That's a discussion we have to have. If we're going to make these changes in the prices, we got to discuss that. We got to have a management committee meeting.
Brenton Farrell is still alive and breathing. See, that's her husband.
But he shows no interest in her or any other.
He's like me, don't know the first thing about computers. I'm glad she learned, she's younger than him. Not in the wrong way, anything like that. She's several years.
Apparently
young.
She likes older men.
Oh, don't start that.
$5 off.
He ain't the same age as me, but getting up there. But that ain't got nothing to do with neither here nor there. The point I'm trying to make is he don't like computers anymore, and I do.
Maybe you need to get you one of them young computer-fingered women.
I don't got no fingers on no computer, young or old, any of it. Just let me do my sponsor. I'm trying to remember how the damn thing works. She showed it to me on Facebook. The Facebook Friends Filter. You go on there, and she showed me how Facebook's, and you've shown it to me before, and the people said things on there, so I kind of know how it works. It goes up and down, and everybody just says whatever's on the mind. I like this, I don't like that.
Mad.
Yeah, most of them mad. Pretty much everybody mad.
Some naked.
You got on there early. You showed me this. We're going to get to it later, but FBI Hillary, I ain't even ever seen so many so mad, and they ought to be. But let me get through my sponsor first, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But this thing here, you put it on the computer on your Facebooks, And when you do something on your Facebooks, like let's say, just mad as hell about the NRA or something like that, just something nobody wants to talk about it, nobody wants to hear about it, but you just gotta get on there on that computer and let everybody know, whatever it is. So you get on there and you hitting the thing, and let's say I'm mad at the NRA or whatever, it goes up. People don't see it that way. You get it out your system.
Wait a minute. You put it up on a computer.
Yeah.
You mad about Hillary.
Yeah.
Type it, you put it in, it goes up, but people don't see it that way?
Well, don't see it that way.
That's what you just said, don't see it that way.
They see, look, you see the thing that you made.
So you can type anything you want to.
Well, no, racism. It won't do that. Friends felt it. That's the one thing it won't.
Well, that's good.
Which it shouldn't do.
No, it shouldn't
do that. It should say it'll tell you something like it. Don't or it either tells you it won't do it, or it just lets it go out there and everybody knows you're a racist. So one of the two things.
You can't hide your racist. Well, so what's it? So you put all this stuff up, and what does it do? It just changes colors on when you're mad?
It goes out there. It's three things. And she told me, what is it now? It's babies in grown-up people's clothes.
Uh-huh.
Wolves.
Uh-huh.
And kittens, kitty cats.
Uh-huh.
There she goes out like that, which everybody likes that sort of thing on there. So when they hit the thing on it, when it goes to their computer, you say I hate NRA. It goes over to their computer, but it changes on the way from there to the other computer. It turns into a kitty cat, a wolf, or like a baby in a grown-up person's clothes, like suit and ties, something like that, or dressed up like a sheriff fireman, something like that. And everybody loves that, so everybody hits that button on that thing. She tell me how everything's buttons. You hit this thing, and that button goes this way, and this button goes that way. And she told me, since she put it on her thing, she has got so many friends on Facebook that she can't have no more. And I think that's wrong. I think that's constitutional, something wrong with that. But they came on and said, you cannot have any more friends. I should be able to have more friends.
Nothing you are saying makes any. Let me see if I got this straight. Right. Facebook friends filter. You get on there. You type whatever you want. Typical going about your day, Facebook. You're mad about this. Here's a Jesus thing. Here's some local news that you're mad at the city council. Here's angry at Muslims. You put all that stuff up. But what you're saying is you tick a box and it's kittens, wolves, or babies in old people's clothing.
You don't tick nothing. You don't know what it is. It's like a roll of the dice. It's going to be one of the three.
Okay, it's one of the three.
Yeah.
And that's what goes out. So you can vent to your heart's desire about Obama or Trump.
Yep.
Nobody's ever going to see it. Nobody's going to see your vague booking. Nobody's going to see you calling out people in your friends group or your Sunday school class.
All the thing they're going to say on the computer, as soon as you hit to the buttons, is a baby dressed up like a person, grown-up clothes, a wolf, out in the, looking majestic as a wolf does, good pic. These are good pictures too. She showed them to me. This ain't like somebody.
Did she take them?
No, I don't know if she took them or not. I don't think she might have.
Did she just cut them out of National Geographic?
I don't know where she got it, but they're good fun. Like the baby pictures are funny, and the wolves are prettiest out in the wilderness, standing on the, like a cliff or something. They're all pretty, and
I don't know why more wolves don't fall off cliffs.
What? We made wolves fall off cliffs.
It just seems dangerous. I was on a cliff howling.
They can't stay. You're right. There's a goats. That's how they get away from them. Goats go up that cliff. Goats wolf can't get on. Wolf can only be on the bottom, on the top. He can't.
Not
go
in the middle.
No, sir. No, he can't make it.
Once wolves figure out the middle of cliffs, it's all over.
Well, for the sheep and goats, yeah. Mountain goats, yeah. They better hope they don't learn too soon, because, when they get there, it's over with. But you hit the buttons, you can see pictures of pretty wolves on the top, like
pretty
I said.
Wolves.
Yeah. I mean, just looking.
Majestic wolves.
Yeah. And then babies, like I said.
Old people, you mean old-timey clothing? Or
no, different, like grown people, like a suit and tie, like you go to a little baby briefcase, that sort of thing.
You said old people clothing. I thought you might meant like a bonnet and overalls or flannel shirt.
No.
Something old-fashioned nobody would wear anymore.
Well.
And so that is Facebook. Wait, is that it?
No, kittens, you know.
Oh, and the
kittens. Kitten cats.
So Deborah Farrell sat down.
The kitten cats has sayings on it, too. Like it's hanging something, you know, whatever, different. Forrest Gump's kind of things to say.
Yeah.
There's in a pretty little cat. So people everybody loves that. If I'm not on Facebook, but if I was, that's all I'd want to look at.
So what this does is actually take everything that you want to say on Facebook, everything you actually want to share, everything you're trying to communicate, and it throws that in the garbage and puts up a picture of a cat, a wolf, or a baby
One
in
of those three,
adult clothes.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
She got so many friends, they told her you cannot have any more friends on here. And I don't think that's right. I don't think anybody can tell you how many. That's what they do in China. They tell you how many babies you can have, how many friends you can have, everything else. America, on the computer or not, you should be able to have as many friends as you want, I say.
Once you have a baby, nobody wants to be friends with you. Let me ask you this. When you put up the racism, you don't know if it lets it go out into the world unfiltered or if it puts up a picture of a kitten, a wolf, or a old baby.
No, it won't do that with racism. That's the one thing it won't work on.
It won't cover up the racism.
That'll go on out there. It'll give you a warning. Say, you know, we don't have any. It says something because she showed me how it works. She typed something that's awful, but it come up just.
Why did she have to type it? Actually, show it to you.
She's a sponsor. I'm supposed to say how it works, ain't I? She's. Put it on there. Just embarrassing me. I don't mean. And then the computer came on.
How many times did she do this? How long were you over
there? She
there?
didn't do it but 1 or 2 times. That's all she did.
How do you top it? The first, I don't know. Look,
I'm
not a coder.
When you put something down there, it shouldn't be on there. Anything racist.
That's only racism. It's not sexism.
Listen to me. It comes back, says we don't have a kitten or a baby or wolf for this. And it warns you, and if you don't stop it, it goes on out there.
Wow.
Like it normally would. So this ain't...
Sounds like the Trump campaign could use this technology.
Oh, it probably could. Wouldn't hurt them.
Would not hurt them. Would not hurt them at all to have this put on everybody's phone. And there's only like 12 people that work for him, so it wouldn't cost him that much. You should tell her.
Deborah, I'm going to tell her. If you're a Trump person.
Let me tell you, if Trump started tweeting kittens, wolves, and babies in old people clothes, it wouldn't even be a contest at this point. It's 75, 80%.
It'd be over with. Don't give me any idea as far as I'm concerned.
But it wouldn't work for Hillary Clinton.
But I won't do no. Hell no.
She'd never figure it out anyway. If she tried to do this, FBI would come knocking again.
Well, unfortunately for Trump people, you need to let them know this won't work for them because if he tries to put white supremacy thing on, it'll come up.
Oh, right. We do need to let him know, right?
Yeah.
But what they need to do is take the technology and uncheck that box and let the racist stuff go in.
No, don't do that.
Well, that's if I were Trump, I'm not saying that's right or moral. I'm just saying if I worked for Trump, that's what I'd do.
Yeah.
If Hillary Clinton, was that what she was actually doing? I don't understand this email stuff. What she may have been doing was something like that. She was typing her
all this
state
email
secrets.
Stuff. Yeah. And
thinking it was just kittens. But in reality, China was looking behind like you had a framed picture of a kitten on a wall, you turn that over. State secrets.
Yeah, sure.
It's not in jail.
Don't even just.
But you and I doing 7 to 9.
Just.
Is that even a sentence you'd get? 7 to 9?
I don't know. It just irritates the hell out of me. I don't know the first thing about a computer. What I just said right there is the most I've ever been able to ever say about a computer in my life.
When you were over there, was Britton Farrell in the room? Because I know he hates it when she talks that computer talk. Was he in there?
Well, he had to, he turned the TV up a little louder.
Yeah, it sounds like jealousy if you ask me.
What? Jealousy? No.
She
wanted to be a sponsor. She asked him, and I know he didn't have any cash on him. He didn't have $5. She said, I got $5 on it. He said, no.
He had it.
Well,
he wasn't going to give it to you.
Why would he lie to his wife? He ain't going to do that.
Sounds like a threesome is in the works.
Oh, shut your mouth. I ain't gonna hear filth on
Two
this.
grizzled old white
Just
bearded
shut your
man
mouth.
and a young
I'm not
computer
gonna
fingered
hear it.
woman. Folks, that is a category on Pornhub if
Just
I've
shut
ever
it.
made one
I'll
up.
get up and walk out of here. I
That
don't
is
appreciate any of
Facebook
that.
friends filter, folks. If you're not racist, use it. You'll get so many friends, Facebook will shut you down.
That's not right, too. She gonna get a lawyer on that. It's just, computer don't have a right to tell you how many friends you can have and not have. Say it right now.
I got a sponsor this week, Jackie, and I think you're really gonna like it.
I don't know about that.
Imagine, Jackie, a world where everybody had a beard as thick and lustrous, make everybody wet as mine. Well, that is a world that is within reach, because you can go on down to Spiffy Uncle Marlin's Haircuts and Handshakes.
Why?
Jackie, you want to get down to Spiffy Uncle Marlin's Haircuts and Handshakes. They will turn your beard from a scraggly, shit-encrusted,
All right, watch him out.
goat-smelling thing on your face to a thing of beauty that every woman wants to put her fingers up in.
What, beard, what are they, cut hair, what?
Spiffy Uncle Marlin's Haircuts and Handshakes,
Haircut,
Jackie,
yeah.
is the hipsteriest barbershop in all of Northeast Murfreesboro. And everybody knows that Northeast Murfreesboro is the hipster section of Murfreesboro.
Hipster, what?
That's where they sell the pickles. That's where they make the small benches. That is where Spiffy Uncle Marlin's Haircuts and Handshakes are. Jackie, you ought to go in there and let them do a number on your beard. I tell you what, first thing, a man with a face tattoo is going to jitterbug over to you because they're playing
yeah,
squirrel nut zippers.
No, sir.
And a girl with a ukulele comes out,
What?
and they're going to grab you by your beard hair and pull you over in a chair, and there's going to be cloves.
Clothes?
They're going to give you a shot of whiskey.
Whiskey? Well, back in that West, that's what they used to do. You'd shave, they give you whiskey, both.
They're going to ask you what 78 record you want to listen to. They're going to put a scalding hot towel on your face.
Yeah.
They're going to give you some pickles. They're going to make you sit on a small bench, and then they will trim your beard, and you will look like the hipsteriest person in Murfreesboro. Folks,
Hipsterish, what?
Northeast Murfreesboro is where all the Murfreesboro hipsters live, and that's where you want to go if you like people to look at you.
You drove me past, I know what you're talking about. You drove past there. I thought it was an old people's home. You said everyone out there is 20-something years old.
Yep.
Why do they want to look like these, I don't know, old people? That don't make any sense. Wear old man clothes.
Half of them look like you, Jackie. They had their beard dyed gray.
Why?
They were wearing your shoes.
Why would they?
I said, where'd you get them shoes? They said, from a catalog. I said, fuck, are you Jackie
Hey,
Brawls?
watch your mouth. Watch your
And
mouth.
they said, I wish.
I'd like to sit all these youngers down and have a talk with them. Let them take a good hard look. Nobody wants to look like this. Nobody
that's
does.
True. That's true.
What the hell's wrong with you? You won't be. You're 20-something years old. Why don't you look 20 damn years old? You don't need to be running around being an old man yet.
I don't even really like what they did. I feel like they cut my mustache too short. I left my beard too long. It looked like Hugo Strange.
I had a barber years ago. I do it myself now. I just get scissors or trimmers or whatever, just kind of eyeball it all out there.
No, you got to get down to Spiffy Uncle Marlin's Haircuts and Handshakes. It's only $75 for a beard trim.
Yeah, there's a barber. He passed away. And I ain't everybody let this be. He was the only person I ever let cut the beard. Miss Broyles every now and then. She hey, let me get that one, something sticking out too far or whatever. But he always, I didn't want anybody to cut my beard after this man passed. So I do it myself now. Of course, Miss Broyles probably still be jabbing at it every now and then, but she has strokes. She can't do it anymore.
Can.
Yeah.
You like to play croquet after you get your beard trimmed?
What?
With the children's set?
Play what?
You want to go on down to Spiffy Uncle Marlin's Haircuts and Handshakes? Folks, if you are in Northeast Murfreesboro, gentrifying rapidly. Get down to Spiffy Uncle Marlin's Haircuts and Handshakes. They'll sell you some beard oil. Jackie, what do you want your beard to smell like?
Well, I mean, smell like it probably smell like barbecue smoke. That's what I don't care how much it.
Yes, they actually have a scent. They have a can of beard oil down there, a little jug of it, called Jackie Broll's Barbecue Smoke.
They do not. Don't say that.
They do. I wouldn't get within 10 feet. I said, you guys, typical appropriation, gentrification, don't even know what you're talking about. The real Jackie Broll's beard smells like shit.
Hey.
You do not want
Watch
to put
your mouth.
oil
Don't
that
come
smells like Jackie Broll's beard.
Get anywhere near it to smell it. Stay over there if you don't like how it smells. I sit back there and work in a hot, smell coming up off of everything cooking. And it's all in there, all those smells, all those, whatever's cooking's in the bed.
Well, Crud told me that he come down there when he was working on his beard oil, and he was trying to get some authentic oil off of your beard. Do you remember Crud? You remember that guy with the face tattoo and the pork pie hat who come back there? And he had a ukulele.
He pretended to be somebody from the Department of Health and tried to make me put on a net or something. He said, let me, and I said, I ain't ever wore a net over this bed cooking since not early 70s, 60s, late 60s. It's been a long time. And I wouldn't put it on. He said, no, and you told me later that I've always got
You got your DNA.
I didn't put it on. How to get it? Because he said, sir, you have to wear this now. I said, you go get
every time you turned around, he had a long swab, and he was just jabbing at the back of your beard.
Well, he's a crazy person. I know anybody.
Crud is not crazy. He's getting $75 for a beard trim.
What? If he's impersonating somebody works for a government, that's a federal offense. Of course, the FBI these days, they let you do whatever you want. They don't care. But if he's falsifying who he is,
he impersonates FBI all the time.
Well,
he said he interviewed Hillary Clinton.
What? You can't do any of that.
Nah, they don't care. He says half of them know it and they think it's funny.
What?
They're like, well, whatever. It's not like we're doing anything. He said FBI's on his last legs.
I don't know anything about this Crud fella. All I know is if he comes in there saying he's someone who he ain't, again, I'll get the police to remove him because that's you coming through the door under false pretenses, and that's in my book that's about as low as you get. That's snake in the grass right there. I don't want to have anything to do with it.
Well, Crud took your beard oil sopping wet swab back to Crud's laboratory, and he said the smell almost knocked him down. So what he did, he just got some liquid smoke and some sandalwood and tobacco, and he crushed up a light bulb, and that's what's in there.
Well,
a little ozone.
He can do whatever he wants to wherever he's at. Let him stay over there and give haircuts. He better not step foot around this store. You had one chance and you mess it up, Buster. You not welcome back to Jackie's. He going on the list.
He doesn't like to go outside of Northeast Murfreesboro. He said last time he came over, he went to Longhorn's dancing parlor and some people pulled on his mustache. So that is Spiffy Uncle Marlin's Haircuts and Handshakes. Get on down to Northeast Murfreesboro, Murfreesboro's hipster section. You are going to want to get you some Jackie Broll's barbecue smoke scented beard oil. Rub that all over your beard. Let me tell you, folks, you're going to be sliding that slick-ass beard around a woman's...
Hey, watch your mouth.
Vagina.
Hey, what? I just said watch it.
Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Hey, it's Jackie Broll.
Folks,
still on here. Coming through.
Folks, we are still on here. It's Dunlap. Red State Update Podcast and them. Folks, have we asked you lately to tell your friends about this? Spread it around, get on iTunes, give us a good rating and review.
Rates and reviews. Facebook, learn a lot about it. Twitter, don't know. Chachas, not sure. iTunes, YouTube's, I know there's videos on there. All those things, rates, reviews.
We put them on Stitcher Radio, or if you listen to...
I don't know that one.
Stitcher Radio. Anywhere you get podcasts, I think. Except for the biggest places.
Yeah.
iTunes, though. iTunes, subscribe, rates, reviews. We do appreciate it. Folks, it's episode 191. How much longer can we keep this up? It's a nail biter every week, isn't it? And look, here we are again. We did a live episode last week.
Yeah.
We filled the Pasadena Civic Center to capacity.
Yeah. Well, no, there wasn't it, but... Off and on, maybe about 20 people, something like that. But that's not counting. There's 6 of them that stayed through the whole thing. Bless their hearts. Yeah, they were nice people. Yeah,
nice people. I know a couple of them followed us on Twitter. If you're following, I think 3 of them wrote for Right Wing Blogs. Folks, if you listen to us now, get on. Tell us hi again. Anybody who stayed all through that show, you are our special friend. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you kindly. Yeah.
Want to also tell you that maybe we should talk about Politicon a little bit because we did not get to meet Sarah Palin. Jackie did not get his Christmas book signed. They had
what they did. We was, remember, in New Hampshire, and we talked about this on here before. Trump has henchmen.
He's got these big henchmen.
They're not bodyguards. No, sir. These are henchmen. Because they do, bodyguard just stands there and guard you. Henchmen do whatever your bidding is. Because one was direct traffic, one was frisking people. They do whatever. There's his henchmen.
They were hired thugs, I would call them.
And I think one of these fellas is one of the same ones I saw up there, but I don't know that for sure. But the same sort of situation. She had these henchmen on either side of her. Now, other people said, I don't want to say anything bad about it because I didn't talk to other people, said, well, she gave me 30 seconds, or she said this. So I guess we just wasn't in the right place at the right time. When we were there, she had these henchmen, and they didn't
muscle.
They didn't want you anywhere near her.
Strong-armed us out of the way.
But, I'd be real protective of, nice young lady as well. I wouldn't want anybody, but lay a finger on her. So good for her. Maybe not these henchmen, but because they seem mean to me. I'm just going to say right, not to her, but to people, to me. But I'll leave it alone. I'm not going to say anything else.
So we talked to a few people. We have a video up on YouTube where we are talking to, I briefly talked to Paul Begala again. We talked to James Carville's back of his head.
Yeah.
We talked to Toure. We talked to damn old Shrek.
Yeah, Robert
Davi. We talked to Eddie Pepitone. We talked to damn old Allison Lundergan Grimes.
Yeah.
Secretary of State of the state of Kentucky.
Most importantly, talked to old Michael Steele. That's a nice fella.
Michael Steele, nice fella. We had a damn beer with him.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, just kind of toasting Politicon.
Would have had more, but police come over there real fast. They said, we threw it in the garbage.
If we had got Michael Steele arrested, that would have been amazing.
What? Why would you?
It would have been amazing.
No, it wouldn't. He's a nice man. I don't want to get anybody arrested. I don't want
somebody would have wrote an article about it. I don't think it would have got us many more hits, but somebody would have wrote an article.
I don't care about
somebody. It's nice being in the news.
Well, not for somebody going in jail. Somebody as nice as him going to jail. No, it ain't. I don't care about no article. He's a nice man. But I'd like to talk to him again sometime. He's somebody I wish I had more time. I'd enjoy talking to him. He was around the Republican Party, when it was, compared to now, it's probably the best he's ever run, compared to now.
We saw John Ratzenberger walking around. We saw Ann Coulter walking around. We did not get to speak to. We did talk to John Ratzenberger for a second. We said, let me see if I got this conversation right. Mr. Ratzenberger, could we speak to you for a second? No, I got to go meet my daughter for dinner. My daughter's waiting on me.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Yeah, absolutely reasonable. Yeah, of course.
And he said it like Cliff would say it.
Yeah. And old, like Cliff real old.
Hungry.
Yeah. I didn't know Cliff. Did Cliff have a daughter on the show? I don't think he did he?
His mother was also Kyle MacLachlan's mother on Sex and the City, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. I don't know about Sex HBO City. I don't watch that stuff. But I see that show, Frasier, which is, people think it's funny, whatever. But, I think it's funny when Daddy gets on to him. That's about it. But imagine if you take an old Cliff and give him a show like Frasier, but give him a bunch of children. Like just a bunch,
So like a kindergarten cop, but starring John Ratzenberger.
Yeah. Anyway, he'd be sitting there trying to tell all the children what's what, like he knows. The child probably knows better. Or if they don't, they're learning everything wrong. Either way, that's funny. Him with a bunch of children screaming, hollering and stuff. I'd like that Cliff show.
Cliff show. That would be a good show. Was he like a high school teacher?
He looked good. I said he's older, which he is an older gentleman, but no, he looks good for his age. I say he still, if you hear this and want to run with it, you welcome to. I don't want a penny for idea. I just want to watch it. That's all. So, Mr. Ratzenberger, if you, felt bad but not having time to talk to us and listen to us on here, take that. Take a run with it. Cliff show. I'd love to see it. There's a lot of people that would. It wouldn't be just me.
How mad do you think John Ratzenberger is that Hillary Clinton is not in jail?
I'm always mad at Hillary Clinton. So I'm right now. I can't even tell. Like it's gone through. It's gone through something to come out the other end, and it's just like this white light heat that's just always set in the middle of my brain. It maybe somewhere in the back of my head I knew all along. I don't know what it was that told me. Obama going out the very next day or the same day of, or Bill Clinton meeting with Loretta Lynn. Well, all of these things, it just to me, maybe it was these things, maybe it wasn't, but I was somehow prepared for this. I'm going to say it. Somehow I knew. Maybe because of those two things. Maybe not, but probably. I just kind of foresaw this happening, yeah. And it has. So I guess she can get in there and just bang on the computer day and night, do whatever the hell she wants to it, whether it hurts America or not, which I'm sure most of it does, and nobody gonna do a thing. Later on, maybe say, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Well, the FBI, they're sorry too, I guess. Pretty sorry as far as I'm concerned.
Ain't J. Edgar Hoover days no more.
No, sir, it ain't. No, sir, it ain't.
How mad if Hillary Clinton had gone to jail? If the FBI director had come up and said, folks, hold on to your goddamn hats.
Hey, watch him out.
Because I got men. Do you remember damn old Silence of the Lambs? Well, that's happening to Hillary Clinton right now, but the White House. What? Not the White House.
Silence of the Lambs?
But the White House.
That's lectures.
When you think, oh, they're going to get them, and all the FBI comes in, and guess what? Wrong house. Jonathan Demme tricked the fuck out of us.
Hey, watch your mouth.
And the FBI's at the wrong house. Well, folks, right now, FBI's at the right house. Not the White House.
What?
But the right house. And Hillary Clinton is going down, and they're dragging her to jail. How mad would the Bernie Sanders people have been when Debbie Wasserman Schultz called Martin O'Malley on the phone and said, get your bags packed. You're back in the game. You're number one.
Hell.
The system is rigged, Jackie. Now, I know that's something Donald Trump says, but it is rigged.
It's like what they say, a monkey with a typewriter. Donald Trump, same thing. just something every now and then comes out.
But the best monkey.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And the biggest typewriter.
Yeah.
This typewriter is so big that the monkey has to jump on every key. And it's the best jumping monkey there is.
Well, something right comes out every so often.
System is rigged in favor of Hillary Clinton. The system is rigged, folks. Unless you're black.
Why?
And then that's just how it goes.
Why?
That's what the Trump campaign. That's not me editorializing. That's the underlying message of the Trump campaign when they say the system is rigged. Asterisk. Except for black people.
Oh, yeah.
Or I guess any minority, because the system's not rigged. The system is rigged, Jackie, against white people. Again, this is me paraphrasing the Trump campaign.
All right.
In favor of illegal immigrants. Working hard. Scamming us by working hard.
Yeah. It's Trump saying
That's
this.
Trump.
Yeah.
And black people keeping Whitey out of college and, getting all the good I don't know. What does he say? I don't understand.
I can't keep
I
up
just
with
saw
it
an
all.
email. We get email from Trump now, and Trump's not from him specifically because he just tweets. Smarter than Hillary Clinton. In a way. I heard he doesn't even. Where did I hear that? Did you hear that? Did we talk about that? That he doesn't even tweet. He. A lot of times he just tells somebody to.
Somebody does it for him during the day, and then later on he likes to do it at night. That's what he said.
It's like an Ambien dream.
Yeah.
Trump is America's Ambien dream.
Well, somebody else, I don't know who put what is this thing? They put a picture of Hillary. Said
Star David.
Star David in money or
Crooked
something.
Hillary, and then during the H's. When you get into letter codes and numbers equal Nazi symbols, I'm like, this is a crazy person.
I don't want to.
But then they're like, well, no, the crazy person is the one that did it. We're just telling you their code. So I'm like, I don't understand this world. Hillary Clinton doesn't go to jail. Donald Trump putting Star David, Hillary is calling her, but then saying we're Israel's best friend. I don't know.
No, it makes any sense anymore. I don't know first thing about it.
We got an email from Donald Trump said, the system is rigged, Jackie.
Well, like I said, he's right on that. As far as Hillary is concerned, he's right.
I said, Jackie, look at this email we got. The system is rigged, Jackie. And then Jackie goes, yes, sir, it is.
Yeah.
I said, signed Donald Trump.
Well, I didn't know. He could be talking about something. He may say the right thing, talk about the wrong subject.
Well, he was right talking about Jeb Bush.
Well, yeah, he was right about that.
He's right talking about Hillary Clinton.
Well, yeah, everything you said pretty much is on the money as far as that's concerned. So far in a way. Except she's not Jewish.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
I don't know. I don't understand.
So did he tweet that out himself at night, or did it get tweeted out during the day?
Somebody said that they did it. Somebody put it out there. And first off, I said there's nothing wrong with it, which I don't understand all that, so I'm not going to be the first person to talk about it one way or the other. But then they took it back down and put it up a circle after that. The circle don't make anybody mad as far as I know. It ain't bad that somebody, circle's good, right?
Circle makes somebody mad.
I'm sure it does somewhere. Where who it is, I don't know. But it wasn't supposed to make nobody mad. The circle wasn't. The other one I can't speak on. But then, because they put the circle thing out, that lets you know right there that something must have been wrong for them to change it. Because now they're saying it wasn't. It's a sheriff's star. It's a sheriff's star. That's what it is. That's what well, if that's what it was, then why'd you take it down? There wasn't no reason to. But there was a reason to, because it offended people. So first off, there.
How does it make you feel that all this is happening in a place you don't even understand, i.e. Twitter?
I don't know. I know Fred Thompson's Twitters. I understand what that is. That's funny. That's good. You learn something and laugh a little bit. There's nothing better in the world than things like that. Learn and laugh, as I say. That's about it. Now, Trump I know about because they put it on TV. All he has to do is do something on his phone or this, and then they talk about this on the TV. You can see it. There's a picture of a computer on there, and somebody's talking about it. And a lot of the times it's racist. How many times has it done this now? It used stuff, and I don't understand, which is good on my part. I don't know what's racist and what isn't. I tried to know what's not racist, but some of this stuff I've learned, and I'm thankful to whoever runs Twitter to tell me, because I wouldn't know. But they put it's been 3 or 4 times that he gets something from the Klans people and puts it up and then says, what's a big deal? That's a big deal, isn't it?
Crooked Hillary.
Well, that's right. That part's right.
But racist Hillary.
Is she racist?
I think that's what you do. You call the other person racist no matter what.
Right. Well, a woman is going to run with her. What's her name? What hates banks?
Elizabeth Warren.
She's racist, Trump says, because of Indians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who's going to be Trump's vice president? Is it going to be Newt Gingrich?
Why would anybody...
I can't wait to see Trump. I forget how popular Newt Gingrich was. He was in the lead for like a week, like 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because there wasn't nothing,
There's never any good choices.
I don't know what either one of those guys get out of that. I don't know. Maybe like old school people, politics may think, well, here's somebody going to control Trump, but anybody young, they don't know who the hell Newt Gingrich is.
If life was a bar and Donald Trump would come to that bar and you seen him come in, your regular bar, your hangout bar, you see Donald Trump come in every night, and you go, oh, God, this son of a bitch. And you see Newt Gingrich come in every night and sit at the other end of the bar. You go, well, here's another asshole. The two assholes. And then you start seeing them come in together, and you go, geez, that is two separate assholes. I never thought they would become friends. It's nauseatingly perfect. It's hard to look at. It's like when you just threw up and you look in the toilet and you threw it, and it was like you were real sick at your stomach and you threw it up, and it was real satisfying to get all that greasy food and alcohol out of your gullet, and you just threw it up, and it smells awful and it's hard to look at, and yet you look down and it's perfect, and then you feel a sense of relief.
I'm gonna get sick now listening to that.
And I think that a Trump Gingrich ticket is sort of like looking down at a toilet of your own vomit.
Why?
Should we just end it there?
I don't know what else to say after that.
Folks,
Try to see y'all do this next time.
We're gonna get off here. Thank you kindly for listening, and we already did the commercial, so we got nothing else to say.
All right.
Gonna go now. Garrison Keillor's off the air now.
I heard that, yeah.
No more Prairie Home Companion.
I didn't listen.
Read a lot of people who really hated him because he was old. People hate Garrison Keillor. 40 years this old man droned on NPR, crafting this radio show. It'd be like somebody, making like something, like horseshoes. And people hating this guy who made horseshoes. Like, wow, that guy. Like, why do you hate that guy? He's just old and does something nobody cares about, and his voice hurts my head, and he's so white.
Yeah.
People hated Garrison Keillor. People are going to start coming for old people, Jackie. You mark my words, especially the white ones, because it's just like damn in England. Everybody got mad. All the young people got so mad at the old people. They're like, I'm the one that has to live with their decision.
I'm not
so
surprised.
Old people should not get to vote. Or if they vote in a way I don't like, they should let me chop off their hand or something.
What are you talking about?
Like old people can vote, but if they vote against my wishes, I'd like to punch their fragile old nose in.
Just shut your
That's
mouth.
what they said in England.
Yeah.
And now people hate Garrison Keillor. Jackie, you're next. There's going to be crowds of young people breaking down the door just saying, get him. He is on my podcast options.
All right.
I don't like that he exists there.
Just shut it.
I don't like that his voice is available for me to listen to if I should ever want to. I don't like his opinions or his pasty face.
All right, just shut it.
I want to drag him into this dumpster and throw some feral cats in there and chain it shut.
What?
That's what the youth of America says about you, Jackie.
They don't even know who the hell I am.
Well, maybe they smelled your oils.
What?
Down at Spiffy Uncle Marlin's Haircuts.
Just shut it.
And handshakes.
Enough. I'm ready to go. I'm tired of this. time is at an end, so until we meet again, we'll just have to say goodbye, friend. Saying bye-bye always brings us down. Are packed and we have to leave town. A postcard to you we will send, if a stamp to us you'll lend, so we can write and say Thank y'all kindly for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Hell,